reporting from Chicago. John, thank you. Joining us now from Cleveland is Dr. Lolita McDavid. She's a pediatrician and medical director of child advocacy and protection at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. Dr. McDavid, thanks for being here. And I want to play something that our guest David Mixner said about this scandal in our last hour, and then I want to get your reaction to it. Take a listen.
The fact of the matter is, it's clear there's a smoking gun, and it has nothing to do with sexual orientation. The speaker is a pedophile.
Doctor, do you think that we can definitively say that now if these behaviors do turn out to be true, that as a teacher he was preying and grooming on young boys that he was a mentor, a coach, or a teacher to?
Well, that's the term, pedophile.
And so, Dr. McDavid, for those that have suffered any type of sexual abuse in their early stage of life, 14 and 15 years old. And we know in the situation of Steen Reinbold, he's not here now to talk about what happened to him. His sister is bringing forth these allegations from the conversations they had. What is it about sexual abuse survivors that keep them quiet? Why don't they speak up?
And it often starts well before teenage years. It can start when children are much younger, too. Part of it is that they've been told to keep silent. The person who predicates on these children, they target them, they identify them. And the term grooming means that they take their time. They may not be in a rush. Part of it is that cat and mouse kind of thing that they do. But also they identify a child, they make the child feel that they're special. In the case of, say, a coach or a teacher, you give them a ride home. You may have picked up a child who may not have a great home situation, and you may become that father figure to them. They take their time. Then they may start with things like, you know, play wrestling and see how the kid responds to them touching them. But often it's not rushed. This is not the kind. People think, oh, well, children are victimized by people they don't know. The majority of children are victimized by people they know, and often people they know very well.
And Doctor, I just want for all parents out there that are watching this interview right now, and again, the term that you're using about this predatory sexual behavior is grooming, and that's where a trusted coach, mentor, teacher, a figure that a child has a close relationship to is preyed upon. And you say the small things. It could be the brush on the arm that happens at first, or a hug that lasts a little too long. That again, it's a way to see how the child is going to react, if they're going to in any way recoil from the situation or parent or tell a trusted individual that they don't feel right about it. That's what the grooming means, correct?
That's it. But, you know, what we find in our experience is probably even more than those trusted individuals, we see family members. And so you have to be very careful. You know, everyone's worried about stranger danger. I'm not so worried about stranger danger. Most children know, especially when they're 14 or 15 or 16, they've been taught to be afraid of strangers. I'm more concerned about children who trust people who they feel are looking out for them, and they are not.
Dr. Lolita McDavid, thank you very much. I appreciate your expertise and your time. Moments ago, the White House had this to say about a massive hack that happened on